Welcome to this Kids Sleep meditation of the Lion King journey, where you will take a mystical guided meditation adventure across the African Savanna lands. You will meet some very special animals who will reveal to you the circle of life for all creatures. If you're ready to have a dreamy journey with some very interesting and fun animal friends, then make sure you close your eyes and let your imagination run wild. Now imagine the wide open plains of the African savanna lands, where the animal kingdom roams free. This sacred land is known as the Pride Lands, where prides of lions rule with kind-hearted strength and wisdom over this part of the earth. Now imagine you're standing here on the warm African soil. Now imagine as you look around, you can't see any animals, just open plains. And you realize it is so relaxing here. You take some deep breaths in and out. In and out. That's wonderful. You're doing this meditation brilliantly. You may easily imagine now a gentle fresh breeze blows through your hair. The dusty ground is warm and soft under your feet. And there is so much space here all around you. Vast stretches of open land, making you feel so free. Filled with courage and a sense of curiosity for what you will discover here, you see there is a huge green tree in the distance, and you start walking towards it. Suddenly, you feel something warm next to you with soft fur, and you notice there is a lion walking alongside you. This lion is bigger than a cub, but not yet fully grown, with a soft little mane and a cheeky grin. You laugh at how silly he is being for walking right next to you when there is so much space all around you. He laughs too and tells you he is headed in the same direction, to the Tree of Life, if you would like to join him. Feeling so happy to have a companion and fun new friend, together you walk and talk, and he tells you his name. You feel so happy and relaxed as you travel onwards together towards the immense baobab tree, standing alone so proudly on the land. Baobabs are trees of life, which store water in their sturdy trunks to sustain life no matter how long between the rains. As you and your lion friend get closer now, you see that this is a mystical ancient tree, a very large baobab tree with an extra thick trunk. Despite the dry savanna land surrounding it, this tree grows tall and strong, with healthy green leaves, and has an extraordinary and welcoming energy. There is a ring of fresh green grass growing around the base of the tree. As you walk around it, admiring it in awe, you notice something quite unexpected. Sitting in the grass on the other side of the tree is a baboon meditating. You can't help but stare at this baboon. With his red nose and blue cheeks and tufty white hair, he looks very old and wise as he sits cross-legged, deep in his mindful meditation. Suddenly his eyes snap open, startling you, and he leaps up and shakes your hands enthusiastically and pats your lion friend with such joy and kindness. He climbs up and swings inside the hollow of his tree and motions for you to follow him. You realize with excitement that this is a shaman baboon, a mystical healer with wisdom and positive energy and the sacred knowledge of the ages. Inside the hollow of the tree are shamanistic drawings of lions and animals, and rainfall across the land. The largest picture is an ancient painting of the circle of life, showing the life flow that connects all living things, all creatures great and small, connected and living together in respectful harmony, generation after generation. You understand at once the balance of the ecosystem. All animals have a right to live in peace in their habitats. The shaman baboon breaks a red fruit to share with you both, and you may ask him anything you wish to know. Feeling very special and honored to have visited the ancient tree of life, you thank the baboon shaman, and he tells your lion friend that he will make a kind-hearted king one day. Waving goodbye to the spiritual baboon, you and your lion friend travel onwards to the jungle in the distance. You now see a shallow stream of water flows along with a relaxing trickle winding through the pridelands to the jungle ahead. Following the soothing, crystal clear water, you both enter the cool shade of the jungle trees. The tropical jungle has exotic flowers and plants, and you feel so peaceful and welcome here. The streamway cascades into a tiny waterfall, into a blue pond. How refreshing. And now you see the most peculiar animal standing on a rock above the pond. A tiny animal standing tall, with its chin raised and paws up, and darting its little head about with such importance. You realize it is a meerkat, so cute and so funny. And now you hear branches breaking and leaves being stomped on, and suddenly a warthog emerges from the trees and jumps up and belly flops into the pond, splashing water everywhere and soaking the meerkat. He swims up and laughs, and you and your lion friend laugh too, and even the meerkat laughs after he has very vigorously shaken his fur coat. At once, you and the lion become friends with the warthog and the meerkat. They are so funny and silly and jolly and friendly that you all have fun together, despite being the most unlikely group of friends. Together you have fun adventures in the jungle, and they teach you a wonderful phrase, Hakuna Matata, to relax, have fun, and think positive. Along your jungle journeys, you meet a lovely lioness, a female lion whom your lion friend knows from his childhood at Pride Rock. One night, by the light of the full moon, your lion friend senses that it is now time to return, and he is ready now to travel to Pride Rock and take his rightful place as the Lion King in the circle of life. The following day, together you travel again across the Savanna lands. As you walk into the African sunset, with your companions all in a row, 2 lions, 1 warthog, 1 meerkat, and 1 very happy human being. You now know that we all belong, and we can all live together in peaceful harmony. And now you see ahead of you, in the light of the setting sun, the baboon shaman is waiting for you, excitedly, high up on Pride Rock. Your lion friend will now fulfill his destiny. There is a most sacred ceremony, uplifting your spirits and inspiring you to do anything, because you hold a very special place in the circle of life. Goodness and kindness and friendliness and wisdom reign supreme, and the power of positive energy always prevails. There is a great celebration as the lions of the pride rejoice in having their rightful Lion King return to their pridelands. All of the different animals dance to the African rhythms of the land, all species together, celebrating in fun and peaceful delight. Feeling so blessed to have had such an incredible meditation adventure with these wonderful animal friends of yours, it is now time to say goodbye as you return home now to your warm, cozy bed. As you dream deeply and sleep so peacefully now, you feel such bliss in your heart, because you know that you are a special part of the circle of life, and you belong everywhere, and you are so very, very loved. Drifting now into your happiest dreams, you smile to yourself because you know that you can visit your animal friends for more meditation adventures anytime you wish. Sweet dreams. Welcome to this guided meditation for kids to sleep, where your snow wolf will take you on a mystical journey through the snow-capped mountains, across the icescapes, and into the alpine forest. If you're ready to meet your loyal guardian creature, then close your eyes and make sure you're ready to relax and let your imagination run wild. Now imagine finding yourself in a huge white snowfield surrounded by trees. Now imagine as you look around you, you see there is no one else here, just you and nature. The air here feels fresh and cool. You take a deep breath in and a long breath out. One more time, a deep breath in and a long breath out. And you feel your body relax as your breathing goes back to its natural rhythm. That's great. You're doing this guided meditation perfectly. You enjoy the open space here in this big snowfield and feel very peaceful. You may easily imagine that it is late afternoon and the sun is setting behind the alpine trees in the distance, with the sky a pale blue twilight color. You walk through the snow and you realize now there is a long woolen grey cloak around your shoulders and boots on your feet, keeping you very warm. And now you notice there is a small log fire crackling and burning, perhaps lit by people who were here earlier but have since continued journeying. How mysterious. The fire's last embers are starting to die as the final few logs burn down in small orange flames. You watch as the smoke rises from the fire and curls out across the open snowy plain to the alpine trees behind it. And now you see through the smoke the outline of an animal and two bright eyes watching you intently. The creature steps forward out of the smoke, and you see now it is a majestic snow wolf, strong and healthy, with thick white fur to withstand the elements, and a very kind face. This snow wolf is very large and looks so calm and brave. And you feel at once it has wisdom and loyalty and is a very special creature of nature. Feeling so lucky to be meeting your very own guardian wolf, you reach out your hand to say hello, and it circles around the fire without taking its eyes off you. And then it comes over to you and bows its head. With happiness in your heart, you pat its divinely soft white fur. And now it crouches down, and you sense at once that it wishes for you to climb up onto its back. You do this and immediately feel the strength of this magnificent creature. And you feel so safe and protected with your new wolf friend. You hold on to its fluffy fur as this wonderful animal takes you walking through the snow. And now starts to run gently, and you feel a surge of joy as your wolf breaks into a sprint, streaking across the snow, running faster than you ever thought possible. The cool air rushes through your hair, and you feel so alive and so excited as your loyal wolf takes you to explore the icy wilderness. Together you roam free as you hold on tight to its strong back, and it runs all the way across the snowfields and through the alpine forest now. You notice it trusts its instincts as it darts between the trees and navigates nature with ease and wisdom. You notice snowy owls in some of the trees, staring down at you kindly, and your wolf gives them a friendly nod as you run by. And now you are running past a frozen lake, and you see huge polar bears looking for fish. They happily wave their paws to you both as you glide by so quickly on your brave wolf. After riding across ice-scapes for quite some time, you stop by a mountain stream with water trickling along made from melted snow. You cup your hands and drink this pure mountain water, which tastes so fresh and clean that it quenches your thirst and uplifts your spirits even more. As the huge wolf drinks from the stream, you feel so happy to have such a loyal companion, and you feel spiritually connected to this creature. You sense that this is an animal you can tell your secrets to, and truly trust with your biggest wishes and deepest desires. Your wolf crouches down again and nods to welcome you onto its back for one final ride. Very curious as to where it is taking you, You hold on tight and give it a pat. The wolf sprints again now, up the mountainside, up and up as it climbs the mountain. At the top of this snow-capped mountain is the most amazing view across the snow country. It is really breathtaking to see the forests and lakes and waterfalls and icescapes and snowfields below. At the top of the mountain, there is a gigantic pine tree, the biggest tree you have ever seen. As you hop off your wolf friend and walk up to admire the tree, suddenly you see wolf cubs playing in the snow, tumbling around and chasing each other. You notice there are lots of other grown wolves here, resting and relaxing and gathering under the massive pine tree. Your guardian wolf has taken you to meet its wolf pack at the very top of the mountain, at the base of their giant alpine tree. You understand now that it is showing its trust and loyalty to you by bringing you to its home. And now you feel a deeper bond with it. You now know that it is always here for you whenever you need inspiration to trust your instincts, feel brave, to make wise choices, or to remember that you are always free and safe to roam the earth. Some wolf cubs run over to you, and you pat them and play with them. And they are such cute, fluffy, cheeky little things that they make you laugh and laugh with their adorable antics. It is a full moon this evening, and the wolves start to howl together in the moonshine. You join in, howling like a wolf and feeling so alive and powerful to express yourself as your spirit soars with fun and freedom. Feeling such happiness and gratitude in your heart for this amazing adventure, you know that it is time now to return home. With a loving pat behind the ears for your spirit animal, you wave goodbye as the mountain scene starts to fade. And you return home to your warm, cozy bed. Knowing that your loyal wolf is always there to visit anytime you wish. You smile happily to yourself as you drift into your most blissful dreams. As you sleep so deeply now and feel so wonderfully relaxed, you feel so brave and powerful and wise and kind and so very, very inspired. Wishing you every happiness and sweet dreams. Hello and welcome back to Happy Minds and to another relaxing sleep meditation and enchanted bedtime story. This time you will make an amazing journey of discovery as my voice guides you to the big land down under, the huge island nation of Australia. You may know that Australia is home to one of the fluffiest, cuddliest, and sleepiest species of animals on our planet. Are you ready now to meet the absolute cutest koala in the whole world? Brilliant. As you settle in and get all cozy and comfortable, you may close your eyes and let your imagination run wild. As you think to yourself about how much you love animals, you take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And now allow your breathing to happen all by itself as you feel your body starts to relax. That's great. With your eyes relaxing happily in the dark behind your eyelids, you imagine walking through some trees in a lovely woodland forest. Now imagine that this forest is the Australian bushland, and imagine looking around and seeing the green trees and blue skies. You take in a beautiful breath of fresh air, and you instantly feel at peace here. You may have heard there is an old legend in Australia about a secret, safe haven deep in the bushland where the healthiest and cuddliest koalas live. This mystical place is called Gumdrop Grove, a dense woodland of eucalyptus trees, which protects the koala population from the outside world. Even bushrangers and nature lovers and bird watchers with their binoculars have not been able to find this sacred grove of trees because the cheeky brolga birds and clever kangaroos have distracted them on purpose to lead them off the trail. The Aborigines are the first people of Australia and have lived here for thousands of years. They know and understand the sacred energies of the land, and they respect the circle of life of the bush. This trail to Gumdrop Grove is so mysterious and secret that only the most expert Aboriginal trackers know the way. You breathe deeply and use all of your senses to help you to discover the way to Gumdrop Grove in the heart of the Australian bushland. Now you can see a little honey-eater bird, a tiny bird buzzing with energy, with a proud yellow chest. It hovers in front of you and then, to your surprise, flies backwards. Only a few birds in the whole world can actually fly backwards, and this is one of them. As the honey-eater bird zigzags backwards, its little wings humming with energy, you realize that it is helping you to see the way. You follow it for a while as the honey-eater drinks the sweet nectar of flowers and flits in front of you, then perches on a branch. As you keep exploring with all of your senses, you notice delicate purple Australian wildflowers growing in a wavy line, making a secret trail between the trees and revealing the way to you. Through the trees, you come to a billabong, a bush pond waterhole, which has a dreamy mist rising above it. The billabong is surprisingly relaxing and refreshing to look at, with crystal clear aqua water gleaming like a turquoise gem in the afternoon sun, reflecting the blue skies above. This pond is covered in bright green lily pads with beautiful blooming water lily flowers in whites and pinks, which close their petals at night and reopen at first sunlight. You look to see what's behind the billabong pond, because it is shrouded in white, fluffy mist, making it all hazy and hard to see. But the smell of eucalyptus is stronger than ever. You realize that this too is a clue. Koalas eat the leaves of eucalyptus trees. Trusting your senses, you follow the wildflower trail and the scent of eucalyptus around the billabong and into the mist. And now you arrive at a dense grove of the strongest, freshest trees, with the healthiest gum leaves and the happiest koalas on the planet. A grandma koala waddles over and welcomes you kindly to Gumdrop Grove. You look around in amazement at the adorable koalas and koala families. Chilling in the trees, munching on gum leaves, and relaxing in the sunshine. Grandma Gumdrop tells you that all koalas just love to sleep. But none more than Gumdrop George. Gumdrop George sleeps all day and is only awake for 2 hours to chew some gum leaves and catch up on the goings-on of his family and friends at Gumdrop Grove. He is the sleepiest, snooziest, dreamiest koala, and is also the fluffiest and cutest. As you poke your head around a tree trunk, you can see now, right there in the safe, perfect nook made by branches of the tree, is Gumdrop George in his favourite spot. Just looking at him makes you feel so happy. Just admiring how adorably cute and fluffy he is makes your heart swell with joy. he looks just like a teddy bear, and you very much want to hold him. Just then, you notice his eyes blink open, and he looks at you with a dreamy expression, making you feel all sleepy and dozy too. Gumdrop George smiles at you with his little mouth from under his big leathery nose, and waves his little paw at you. You feed him some gum leaves, which he munches lazily, and then you reach out and gently pat his soft, furry head and feel his fluffy ears. Gumdrop George reaches out to you and climbs onto your chest, wrapping you up in the coziest, warmest, fluffiest hug you have ever had. You feel so blissfully happy and peaceful to be hugging the very cutest koala. As he nestles sleepily into your chest like a big, soft, warm, safe teddy bear. You feel so completely relaxed as Gumdrop George starts to doze off, making you feel all sleepy and snoozy and dreamy too. You pat his soft fur gently and place him back in his favorite nook on the tree branch. And you lie down in the fresh green grass to have a nap yourself. As you drift off into your happiest and most wonderful sleep, in the safety and comfort of Gumdrop Grove. With your kind and sleepy koala friends. You are feeling so deeply peaceful. You trusted your senses to lead you to this perfect place of cozy calm. And this is where my voice will leave you now, to doze off safely, just like a koala, and dream happily. May you enjoy your blissfully sweet dreams. Welcome to this very special meditation where you will meet your spirit animal, a wise owl guide. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in and a long breath out. That's great. Feel your breath moving in and out like the waves of the ocean. So simple and relaxing just to breathe. And you may feel your whole body starting to relax now as you prepare to meet your very wise and powerful spirit animal. Now imagine a green forest with huge ancient trees. This forest is shrouded in mist, and it knows the history of the earth since the dawn of time. Nature always remembers. Energy is passed from generation to generation. In the ancient trees lives a very special creature. This creature is blessed with wisdom to see all and understand from the highest perspective. It knows how to be kind to yourself and kind to others. It believes in the divine balance of the universe. Now imagine you are standing here in this misty forest. You feel soft grass under your bare feet. You can smell the damp earth and the leaves and flowers of the forest. You feel a cool, refreshing breeze against your face. And now you see one particular tree has branches near the ground. Strong, twisting branches leading up into the thick green leaves high above. You get a strong sense that you should climb this tree. You follow this voice in your head and this feeling in your belly. This is your own intuition talking to you. You start to climb the tree with ease, feeling like the happiest and most free-spirited kid in the world. You love climbing trees, feeling the rough and smooth bark against your hands, feeling light and energized as you find footholds and choose branches to cling to. As you climb higher and higher, you feel so special and important, and also at one with the tree, like you're truly part of nature and you belong here in the branches. Suddenly, you have a strong feeling you are being watched. You look around and you see huge orange eyes peering out at you from between the leaves. These eyes are mesmerizing, almost like they're hypnotizing you. You could stare at these eyes all day and all night. Feeling very curious, you reach out and push the leaves aside and see these big orange eyes belong to an owl. You realize this is a Eurasian eagle owl, one of the largest owls on Earth. It's incredible, with tufty, feathery ears and a lovely tawny coat. It fixes its glowing golden orange eyes on you. You know that it has excellent eyesight. You also sense that this owl can see beyond what's in front of it. It has the ability to feel and see with the third eye in its mind also. To sense things with its instincts and intuition. You feel connected to this owl, like you have known it forever. This owl feels like it is your good friend or a family member. You feel calm, peaceful, safe, and loved here in the branches. You know that this owl is one of your spirit animals. It will guide you, protect you, and help you to discover your own wisdom and power. Does your owl guide have a name? The wisdom of the owl connects with the wisdom within you. You may ask it for advice. You may ask it whatever you wish to know. You can hear the answers clearly in your mind. After talking to your spirit owl with your mind, it asks if you would like to go for a fly over the forest. How exciting! You say yes with joy in your heart. The owl blinks its glowing eyes 3 times. And suddenly, enchanted sparkles light up around it, as it grows now to be huge, big enough for you to ride on. You climb onto its back and hold on to some of its fluffy feathers. Your owl guide feels so soft and smooth. And now you go flying up, up, and away. Together you are soaring freely now, high up over the treetops. You feel so powerful and free, like you can do anything. From up here, you can see the sun setting along the horizon. It is dusk, a magical time, with just a little warm orange daylight left. Is there a special place you would like your spirit owl to take you? Wherever you wish to go, whatever you wish to see, think it in your heart right now, and your owl will fly you there. Is there anything else you would like to ask your wise owl? As you fly together through the sky, you may ask it anything you wish. You fly over a lake, glowing like a blue gem between the trees. Together you glide over a waterfall, flowing so peacefully into a forest stream. And with your owl, you soar over the misty mountains, so mystical and beautiful, covered in dark green woodland. It is evening time now. You notice the moon high in the sky. The stars have come out to play, sparkling in the darkness. This starlight twinkles down over the forest. Your owl spirit animal flies you home now. Together you go soaring through the sky and back into the room where you are now relaxing happily. You pat the soft, feathery coat of this special spiritual creature before it flies off. You say a big thank you in your mind. You know that your animal's spirit owl is always watching out for you, and it will always be there to guide you with wisdom, loving kindness, and inner strength. Your owl spirit animal is always ready to share universal wisdom with you. You feel so relaxed, so safe, so peaceful and so happy in your heart. Sweet dreams.